Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Welcome back to T-Tail the Man 2 Ride on the Edge Harder. As last time out, we're a bit up and down. Now, BMW and Irish Championship, we've fallen back from Johnson. Unfortunately, I know the gap is only 7 points. If he gets another victory, don't get, if we get like third, then that gap might be too big to close up the last 3 races of the season. So we've got to finish ahead of Johnson at least one of the races that is coming up, and also win one of them. Before that, we're heading to the TT circuit. For some reason, we're abysmal on a superbike rounder. We're pretty good on a super sport bike. We're okay on a classic TT bike rounder, but on a superbike, for some reason, we just cannot gel with the mountain course. As we've got section 79 to come up, 12.87 miles long, and we've only got 6. We could use something that's quite small, because we should be getting per points back. We could use something that's like 45. So there's one with ballast all the way on mechanics. So increase your reputation if you finish in the top 3. We probably won't be doing that, unfortunately. We don't need the pit stop one, so we just had the ballast just to use that up. As we'll be there with our superbike, with our shiny. Oh, actually, should we go with the team superbike? We've been with the shiny superbike. It might be too shiny for us to be good round there. It's just, reflecting on the visor, just distracting us. Bit of a duller colour, the reds. Maybe this will work out. As we've got 3 fellow BMWs with us, and then there's, half the field, Kawasaki. And then there's a Honda that's snuck in as well from Ivan Grant. He did not get the memo, did he? Be on a Kawasaki or BMW. Totally ignored it. But this is in the countryside though. This is one of our favourite sections, section 79. As you go from like Parliament Square outwards. So here we go then. Can we complete a section without falling? That is the goal. Don't really care how much slower we are. Oh, it's over the bridge. Oh, it might be up to Parliament Square, actually, 7 to 9. So not quite in the countryside, unfortunately. So we've got a big jump coming up. There we go. It's not actually that big, though, on a superbike. I swear that's big on a super sport bike. Bit out of line through there. As I was saying, we're just about to head onto the Solby Straight, aren't we? There we go. Now we'll see if the corner at the end is flat out on a superbike. Probably not. I might just do a slight lift here. No, easy flat. I know, getting on the brakes afterwards is a pain in the arse, it seems like. So you might have to lift just so we can actually brake for this corner. Especially as the tyres, God, they're probably rock cold as well, these tyres. Rock hard, freezing. The cloud go overhead. I don't know why the head's not poking out there, because I'm not tucked in at the moment. Oh god, there's a bump. 8.4 back. This is our worst section though. Stay with us, biker in front. We need to learn. God, it does not feel good. The brakes or anything. But we're making it through in one piece. That's the main thing. Oh god, why is the bike not turning? You could hear I lifted off and was trying to turn right, but it just went straight on. Again, it's that corner, like the last one before Milton Town, so easy to catch you out. We had that on the Super Sport bike. Remember the first attempt we did? The Super Sport TT, also crashing there on one of the laps. Ooh, go over that. Okay, this is not too bad through the town. I know it's very slow, but we're making it through. I don't like how the brakes are feeling on this superbike at the moment. But we're getting lots of vibrations, so that probably indicates that they're cold. Very easy to lock up as we're 23 seconds behind. I guess it's a Kawasaki in the lead. But so once again, they seem to be pretty damn quick. So go through Tower Bends, up the waterworks, head towards the gooseneck. Oh, we see some sun in front. I mean, it is the winter cup. It is meant to be cold, isn't it? A bit wide there. We dab the brakes. Oh god, it hit the grass on the inside. Go, go, go. Don't want to be behind that bike that's behind us. Oh, it's nudging us. Get out of here. For God's sake, Kawasaki. See, this is why we don't want them in the way. Let's go through Guthrie's Moor. Now we don't have any viewpoint of how quick we can take that now. Or where to brake. We just know we have to brake later than that bike. It was all through Mountain Mile. Big bump there. So we've got to watch out for that. That's how it gets flat out. Just sped up to like 190. Casually riding through the countryside. Ooh, almost at the inside there. Have to go past the mountain box. Oh, why are we down? On my screen, I did not hit the thing. As that was the final fucking corner as well. So we're at least 5th, probably top 10, probably 15th. No, we're 9th. At least it's our best section so far, we're only 40 seconds back. Despite 4 crashes as well, so... Without the crash, it would have been probably close to being right up there. But now we're heading into our final section, sections 10 to 12, in the old country, as we head back towards the start-finish line. As we get maximum points at the end, even if you fall. That would have been helpful again. As we get only 30 perk points back. So we can probably only use 1 perk for the Irish Championship event. As we're heading to the Glenderry course. 3 laps over the just over 6 mile long circuit. So what shall we use then? I would have loved to use this one, but just a bit too much, unfortunately. 60. Unbelievable. As penalty for restarting races reduced. That's got quick respawn down by 0.2. Not sure about that. Very slightly increases fuel consumption. Could that be helpful? Not really sure, to be honest. Oh, so we got 2 max perk points there. Okay. If you finish in the top 3 without restarting the race, increases money earned. Would reputation be better? And then we can use the max perk points at the end even if you fall. Yeah, we'll use that one. As we are expected to finish in the top 3 here. We'll be battling Johnston, no doubt, at the front. As we've got 4 Hondas, including him. We've got 2 of our fellow BMWs, Michael Stone, Sam Doherty. And a couple of Kawasaki's and the Suto of the Rees Pent. Oh, turn! Bike! Why are you not turning? Go, go, go. No! God, I'm gonna have to restart. Like, that's... I know, I've cancelled out one of my perks, but that was ridiculous, that was. There's something wrong with the brakes. I don't get it. So got another smoky one. I wonder if we have to buy an upgrade for the brakes or something, because it really is in the back of my mind that these are not good at the moment. I can't get them to feel good. So that's why we take that slightly narrower line. Bloody hell, dude. Don't come back at us, you're going to brake on the apex, see? Bloody hell, dude, keep a line. I'm just going to move all over the place. Yeah, that's a fantastic idea. I have no idea why the brakes feel so bad. Well, mate, we're riding through at the moment. But it seems to be decent. Otherwise. Definitely is decent. They're just easily catching up to second or first. Whoa, alright. Get shoved towards... Oh god, turn. God, turn, bike. But I barely touched the accelerator, look. So it should be at least second. Yeah. But we're 8 seconds back, so they're doing like 3 minutes on that, so maybe 2:55 lap times. Name of the game. God, turn, bike. There you go, it's better. Oh god, we brake heavily there again. Just like everyone else. What? No! Get going! Get going! That person is way too fucking quick. We can't make mistakes like that. I mean, I know we're going to finish second behind Johnson, but I think that's Penn on the suit is going to take more points of us. We can't afford that. We need to gap to remain around less than a race win. If we're not going to win. Or close to, as close to 10 points as possible, so finishing second. And we don't have the pace in hand because of how dodgy the brakes feel. To be able to make mistakes like that and get away with them as well, so. Glorious sun though, out here. Glorious lighting. It's one thing could have done of nailed, it is like the environment and kind of feeling, like ambience, that's like ambience of these circuits when you ride around them. So you're closing back up. Get back here. So we go back up to seconds. So what was the time I said? Like 2:55 I think the leader would be doing. So normally like 5 seconds quicker than the opening of that. So we've just on a 3:10 I think, 3:06. 18 seconds gap, round 10, yeah, so around a 2:55. But it's the final lap. All we have to do is keep it clean. That is all we have to do. Don't even think about matching that 2:55 from, I guess, Johnson in the lead. As bike, stop making noises at me. Stop making me nervous. Oh, almost hit it again. But that's the one you got to take. You're going to carry speed for the left. The next left. It's amazing how close the margins are on a road course. Compared to a circuit even. Like circuit, you got like tarmac runoff sometimes. You can just easily get away with it. But on this, you got grass, fences, whip walls, houses, signs, like lots of stuff. A lake. Even if you get it really wrong. Don't want to be ending up in a lake. Don't want to swim home. Seen it. Normally that would be an easy break, but you can see the rear letting go. And it shouldn't be. In my view, because we haven't had this brake feeling previously with the BMW, it's just now, it's just not feeling good. Oh, look at that change of direction. Oh, hello. I'm going out wide. God, that really does blind you. Look how simple this circuit is. It's quite high speed. It just got a couple of slow corners to break it up, really. And that's the whole circuit. I know you could say that for most circuits, I guess, like. quite high speed. Got a couple of corners to break it up. That are a bit slower. So that was a good final lap. That was around 257, 250 on the final lap as Johnson does win. Oh, it was Doherty. I thought you meant to help us, Doherty. Not battled us. As you got Parker, Pent, Bright, Lap, Stone, Leon. Oh, come on, Connor. So we are 10 points then behind Johnson with his third victory in 5. He's grabbing hold of that title. So you got Pent, 17 points behind us. So it's a 2-horse race now with just 3 races to go. And we've got Doherty in 4th, closing the gap for 3rd, actually just 6 points back. And Parker in 5th, just a further 4 points behind. And 15 ahead of Bruce. But again, he's probably going to turn up in the last 2 rounds of the season. Same for Dunlop and Graham. As we get tyre wear is reduced. That's probably going to be like 40 perp points, isn't it? Compared to 20 we had for this very reduced perp we had last season. And then penalty for restarting races very slightly reduced. That would have been helpful. Just create a new challenge in the Irish Challenge Zone, Speed Motor. Okay, remember that. As next up, what should we do? So that's the Ken Mare circuit, 4 laps round there. Do we have a race round there? Or have we already done that one? Yeah, we've already done that one. We've got the coastline. I think I've done that before, haven't I? And then we normally do the Old Blair Forest race. Yeah, let's do Old Blair Forest. Do some 2 shorter races to end it. So on our Team BMW, alongside a couple other BMWs, a couple Hondas, and the Kawasaki with Sean Hogan. As we've got 5 competitors, 4 laps, and the time trial event. And Gary somehow followed us up to Scotland. This is why you never post on Instagram. Get crazy stalkers like Gary. So on the superbike, I can't remember if this is the first time we've done this on a superbike. Oh no, we did it last season, didn't we? So we've got a massive bump here. Got to be careful over. Ooh, a bit wide. But as long as we keep it upright, it should be fine. So yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be winning the Irish Championship this season, despite doing all the races. Which is a shame, because I felt like we actually had a good chance on the BMW, but it's just mistakes. Silly mistakes. Cosatel's silly points as well. We didn't dare in that race, but previous 2 races we did. And we normally do it at the airfield race, which is coming up too. I do like this Old Blair Forest track. Much better than like the Herefordshire track and the West Sussex track. They're also quite short tracks because they're mostly like chicane field. This one isn't. It's got... Well, that's the main chicane. It's got a couple of tight hairpins, but... mostly just more fun that ride round. Brakes are feeling slightly better around here as well. You're seeing we're actually stopping the bike. Using lots of rear brake though into that hairpin. Okay, a lot of speed. So I like this stretch leading into the final hairpin as well. Flat out. Slight lift, and then you're immediately on the brakes for the final hairpin. Just slightly downhill as well, so you've got to be careful how you position the bike as well. If you're slightly offline, you're just going even wider. I remember on the first TTR, man, it was 105, I think, or 104 was fast that round, and now it's 107 on this Beamer, but not fully upgraded. So we're not pushing too hard, we're just trying to stay upright as We leave our mark round it. Oh yeah, we get that traffic as well, don't we? Forget about that. There's the easy pass. I think that was the Honda. I'm going to have some more of that traffic on the final lap coming up here. Was that the Kawasaki? That might have been the Kawasaki actually. Going to the final lap. There you go, 105. Oh yeah, BMW feels nice round there. I hope it feels nice in the Irish Championship race then. Oh god. Nothing you can do there. You just carry too much speed. You can't use the brakes because that will lose the bike even sooner. You just carry too much speed. Nothing you can really do to scrub that. Can't use rear brake because that will upset the balance again. Might just lose itself. Unfortunately. What are you doing, man? Hit the accelerator. Or throttle. Use the old throttle on these bikes. Means we miss out on lapping half the field now. What the hell? So it should be a nice, easy victory. Nice little warm up for the Irish Championship event. As it wasn't a Kaz, it was both Hondas that we lapped. It was the BMW in front, BMW 1-2 ahead of the Kawasaki. As he got the ballast and reduced his swan time by just 0.1 seconds. Per point almost up to max now. As you just completed your second objective. And you know what they say about the third time. The whole team believes the GP has prepared a little something for you to mark the occasion. Thank you, Speed Motor. Yes, engine upgrade. Hello. Let's see what this is like then for the BMW. So that's suspension. We got the suspension upgrade. Here's the engine. As if I just switch that back. So torque much improved. You might see the graph below me. Just rise up a bit. Plus 16 horsepower, plus 5 max speed as well apparently. And 2 kilograms lighter. And then acceleration, braking, nothing. Torque's much better as well. Apparently. Okay. And we don't mess with the engine braking. At least not just yet. So finally we've got the airfield track, the second one. We won at the first one. Let's try and make it a double. As we should use up probably... Oh, we've got quite a lot of perks everywhere actually. So we could do the... Reduce this reboot time by 0.1 seconds, because I can't imagine we'd be using that much later. And then... So it earns max perk points. Need to use one of these, don't we? Your tyres are very slightly warm before the start. That sounds pretty nice. As against our 4 other competitors, we've got David Johnson on the Honda, of course, the BMWs of Doherty and Stone, and Connor Tyler on the Kawasaki. Hopefully won't be lapping him in this race. As we've got another race, remember, with 5 competitors, so there's 10 competitors in total here. There's 5 lapper around the... for 8.76 miles. Let's not make any silly mistakes. Stay away from the curbs. As you try and hold the lead for the first corner. We actually have not done badly at the start for once. I was about to say we were up to second. Don't know who that bike is, but they're all over the place. So up to second, not bad. Now to chase down the leader, which I believe is Johnston. We're normally better in this section. course, we're better at 90-degree right-handers than anyone else. So where the BMW really comes into its own. As what, we're 4 tenths back? Less than 2 tenths back. Oh my god. Almost ran into the back. We make it through. Oh, and then they just blast through again. As we go for the lead. Have we held it? I think we might have. Oh my god. Flash of Honda in front. Oh god, 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 god. Stop. Don't do that. So you just got to hit our marks. We've got this one. Don't need to push or anything. Much better than this Honda. Pile down the inside. Bit of contact. But we lead. What are you doing, bike? Stop shifting on me like that. Whoa, Honda down. Now we definitely don't need to push at all. Just need to concentrate on getting round. That's our main challenge. I've been way too aggressive. You saw he's sweeping all over the place. We're lucky to stay upright in that battle. And so halfway through the race. See the 80% method. It works again. Just going 80%, trying to hit our marks as we're going wide everywhere now. As I say that. Oh, those bumps come from the runway. I never really noticed that before. To go into the penultimate lap. Gap 6.6 behind. So you can really just cruise it home. And for once, we would have won both airport races, or airfield races as well. I wonder if Johnson's still going to finish second, though. Despite that mistake. I think it was Johnson anyway, it's a Honda. I don't see any other Hondas going to be racing near us. It's Connor. What you doing, man? I'm guessing it's Connor on the old Kawasaki. Nicely letting us through as we go on to the final lap here. So we don't need to push, we get into the 104s again. Can't help it in that rhythm. There's a gap 13. How have we pulled a gap of 6.6 seconds on that lap? No way are they now doing like 110s behind us. Because we saw that Honda was right with us, pace-wise. Unless it's damaged. Could be damaged, I guess. Oh god, right. Kicked off the pavement. Using the old emergency brake or rear brake. Working as it should. It's into the final corner. And there's a great battle on the first couple of laps. In the end, we cruised the victory ahead of Johnston. How far back were they, though? That's the main question. No, don't care about that. 21.5 seconds. What? Just a second ahead of the Suitor. Oh, maybe they're stuck battling. That's right. And Parker, Doherty, Brightstone, Tyler, and Linian. And I remember it say Tyler and then maybe have scored points. But the Tour Championship is correct, as we have now got the gap back down to 7 points with just 2 rounds remaining. So we could win both the final rounds. Where Johnson finishes second in both rounds, he's won the championship. But it is very close between the top two, and it's only between us two now for the title. As Doherty's virtually out of it as he climbs up to third ahead of Pent, but then Pent will get some points back once the standings fix themselves. And then Parker, Stone as well. And see there's Tyler with 6 points, which will probably be 0 by the time we see them next. And there be level with Old Bill at the back, unfortunately. As tyre wear is very slightly reduced, increasing my own to finish in the top 3 right we start in the race. 40 perk points, so we've got a decent amount of perk points heading into the final 2 rounds. And I believe that might be the most Irish Championship events we've won in a season as well, with 2. I can't remember if we've ever done it in double figures or not. Or not double figures, in more than 1, shall we say. I got multiple victories per season. Can't remember if you have. We might have, but then we've been up and down before as well, where we have just not been consistent. You have last season, like building that consistency, being top 5 every race, being on the podium every race, now trying to be on the podium and win quite a few races as well now. So next up, we've got the Spring Cup around the mountain course, and then we've got the penultimate round of the season round the coastline at circuit 4. That's just over 8 miles, so that's only one of our best circuits as well. I remember we won there last season on the old Super Sport bike. And then we've got, we could do the King's Cup or King's Crown actually, section 7 to 12, because we did the Queen's Crown before, didn't we? Yeah, 1 to 6, which did not go well. So if we do 7 to 12, that should be good practice for the Superbike TT. As before, then we have, of course, the season finale around the Circuit of Ireland. 2 laps of the 14.35 mile long circuit, roughly. Not our best circuit. We'll probably be getting a podium there. We'll probably be beaten by the likes of Donop and Bruce there. But we could beat them here, and you could conceivably maybe be level with Johnson into the season finale, depending on how the results go if we win there. So all our hopes will be on the penultimate round of the season next time. We'll see if we can maybe snatch an unlikely title in our first season on the Superbikes in the Irish Championship, and if we get some good practice around the mountain course finally. So thanks for watching. We'll find out next time.